There is really no need to belabor the point. You are aware that the Azimio coalition did take a decision now more than 5 months ago to replace the deputy minority whip, the Honorable Sabina Chege, with the Honorable MWENJE. And in spite of my very, very clear communication on those changes to the Speaker, in line with the provisions of the standing orders, the Speaker at best prevaricated, at worst frustrated the changes. Until a group that is unknown to us went to court in Kiambu and got some orders, which orders were speedily implemented by the Speaker. Indeed, the Speaker in his communication later cited those court orders as the reason as to why he was unable to effect the changes that were communicated to him concerning the removal of Honorable Sabina Chege as the Deputy Minority Whip and her replacement with the Honorable MWENJE. We chose to allow the due process to take its course as a coalition, and indeed we went to court and to apply for us to be enjoined to the matter. Parliament equally entered appearance in the matter in court, because as you know, the Speaker, the Clerk of the National Assembly, and National Assembly itself were the respondents in this matter. It is on record in court that it is Parliament's lawyers that subsequently made a preliminary objection in court that the court had no jurisdiction to adjudicate on the matter that was brought before it concerning Sabina Chege's removal as Deputy Minority Whip. And the court agreed with the Parliament in a judgment that was issued on the 9th of October, that is last Monday. The court agreed with the Parliament's lawyers that it had no jurisdiction to deal with that matter since the Honorable Sabina Chege had not exhausted the internal dispute resolution mechanisms of Azimio. And the court went ahead to dismiss the original notice of motion that was filed in May, which allowed Sabina Chege to continue remaining in office. Now, since that court ruling was made last Monday, the 9th, to date, today is the 19th. That's a whole 10 days. We have continued to be taken in circles. Oh, on the one hand, the Speaker is waiting for the court ruling to land on his desk. When the court ruling lands on his desk, oh, the clerk has sent officers to go and verify, to go and authenticate that court ruling in court. Oh, they are waiting for certified copies of the ruling of the orders, which were brought on 17th. Oh, we are still writing the communication for the Speaker to issue. And I told the Speaker that I don't even think we need to make any communication from the chair. This is a straightforward matter. We just need to implement this order. We just need to have this order enforced. So last evening I met the Speaker, and I also met the clerk, and they assured me that today they'll make the communication. The Speaker would make the communication. at 2:30 p.m. Meanwhile, those guys who had gone to court on this matter, including Sabina, are running around court to appeal, trying to get some further orders to stop the speaker from implementing the orders of the High Court. And you know you can add and two. One can add 1 and 2. You don't need to be a lawyer or a genius to understand what games are being played. So come today, 2:30 p.m., we are in the House, waiting for the Speaker to make the communication, which he undertook to do yesterday, and which the clerk confirmed to me that was going to be made. Both of them are not there. The clerk is not there. The Speaker is not there. Now adjourns on account of lack of quorum till next week Tuesday. Meanwhile, Sabina Chege continues to occupy the office of the Deputy Minority Whip illegally, against the wishes of the Azimio coalition, against the wishes of the Jubilee Party, to which she belongs. And yet, the Honorable MWENJE, whom we duly appointed way back in May or thereabout, has not resumed the office. Sabina Chege continues to be paid for work which he's not doing. Our business as a coalition is hampered on account of that vacancy, which has now been there for too long. And yet, people want to take it as business as usual. And yet you want us to pretend to be engaging in some dialogue in Bomas. And yet you are frustrating one of the cardinal issues, one of the principal issues that are under dialogue in Bomas, which is fidelity to political parties and multi-party democracy. So yesterday I did write to the Speaker. I think it's at about 1. And I'll share with you a copy of that letter, asking him to move with speed and settle this matter. Apparently, my letter was unheeded. Now we are giving a notice for whoever cares to listen clearly that if the court order that was issued last Monday, the 9th of October, is not effected by the Speaker, and the Honorable MWENJE is allowed to assume his role as the Deputy Minority Whip, then there will be no business in the National Assembly when the House resumes next week on Tuesday. This joke has been extended too far and for too long. And it must come to an end, one way or the other. Thank you. Let my brother here add.